All right, so welcome everybody. Super excited to have you here as usual. This is a day where we're going to just share testimonials of what AURUM Foundation has done in our lives. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to run through the basics of the opportunity quickly. And as we go through, we're going to be asking people for, what has been your experience? What has been your experience? But first, we want to make sure that you understand this. In life, there is no guarantee, all right? Everything you do has its own inherent risk. And that is why big companies have risk management departments to identify every attack surface and, to identify areas of risk. So we're not telling you, oh, we're giving you guarantees. We can guarantee this. No, 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 no. We're just showing you what's working for us. And we want you to know that it's working very well. But at the same time, we're not your financial advisor, okay? We're not your financial advisor. You're going to decide for yourself how far you want to go, how much you want to risk, all right? But this is going to be an exciting session to show you real life what's happening to various members in this amazing opportunity. Remember, we're making money from buy low, sell high. In case you're confused, it's buy low, sell high. And that's how you can make money from the blockchain. You buy low, sell high. All right, so this is a 4.5 out of 5-star review. This is the review we have on Trustpilot. You can go check it out. AURUM Foundation has a 4.5 star out of 5-star. Let's just watch this short video and then NK will take it from there.
AURUM Neobank is a next-generation financial ecosystem with a fully integrated cycle. Top up your balance, earn through the trading bot, spend with your card, and restart the loop. Choose from 4 card tiers: Nova, Imperium, World Elite, and Infinity. Each unlocks access to cryptocurrency payments, low fees, and premium rewards. No verification required. Minimal fees. Physical card included. Higher transaction limits. Take control of your finances and grow your wealth with AURUM Neobank.
So bottom line is all about your wealth. All right, NK, the floor is yours. Let's talk about the AURUM vision.
Good evening, everyone. I'm super excited to be here. Okay, so our AURUM vision, the vision of AURUM is to create 1,000 new millionaires in dollars, not millionaire in naira, not millionaire in cedis, not millionaire in cephas. 1,000 new millionaires in dollars. How wonderful is that? So irrespective of where you are from, what you are doing, it is achievable. People who have already made it don't have 3 heads. No, they have one, just like you. And how does AURUM intend to do this? AURUM intends to do this through AI finance. What is AI finance? AI finance is basically using AI. AI is no longer the future. AI is now. Is using AI to boost your finance through buy low, sell high on the blockchain. How do we do this? We have the HODL function where we HODL your assets, your crypto assets, and when it is time to, when prices are better, when prices are better improved, when prices are higher, we sell, or you can now choose to sell at higher prices. But while we are hodling it for you in AURUM, not me, while the AI is hodling it for you in our ecosystem, the AURUM ecosystem, there's also a growth function. So it is increasing the number of assets you have. If you had imputed about 1,000 units or 1,000 pieces of your assets, when it is time for you to sell, when there is an improved price and you want to sell, you will definitely not be selling 1,000 pieces anymore. You'll be selling maybe 3,000, you'll be selling 10,000, maybe selling 1,200, but definitely more than the number of units of assets you put into the system. Okay, and then what our AI is also doing is helping you spend your crypto with ease. It takes off all the bottlenecks, all the hurdles of trying to convert your crypto to fiat, And how do they do that? There's a crypto fiat merge where you can spend from your card, just like you have your Zenith Bank or UBA Bank card. We have our Aurum Neo Bank card, Visa card, and you can use it anywhere in the world as long as there is Visa. Okay. And we also have the Aurum Exchange. We have the Aurum Exchange. We also have the Aurum RWA, which is the real world assets, where we connect to real estate, digital money, gold, and all that. So this Aurum is a massive ecosystem, and it's all intertwined. All intertwined. You cannot but have at least one Aurum account per family in your country. I mean, it is a massive and beautiful opportunity for everybody. For everybody. And how much is it to gain access to this beautiful, fantastic, amazing scenario or circumstance or situation? Less than $20. Less than $20, $19.99. How beautiful is that? It is amazing. I don't know what anybody else is still thinking about. I mean, when our CEO, who is Brian Benson, has used his mouth to say it, the man has brought so much value and is still poised and posed to bring more value into the blockchain, into AI finance, into Aurum. And we are privileged to be one of the many, one of the one of the many people that are going to benefit from this because of timing and positioning. Early positioning is key. Brian Benson is someone who has had over 27 years of experience in both finance and in the blockchain. He was formerly the director of Binance for the Latin American market, and it was massive. I mean, if he had not delivered massive value, Aurum will not have called him to be their CEO. The guy is too much. Sometimes I wonder whether it's the same two eyes I have that he has. The guy is massive. These are part of the few people that use more than 10% of their brain. It is massive. Brian Benson is an awesome individual. Okay.
Yeah,
And then
you
also,
know something, NK. Sorry for cutting you.
yeah.
You know something. Somebody was telling me about a platform today, and the platform CEO, I said, "What's the name?" He's telling me the first name, only the first name. That means
The
if it's
person
a
doesn't have
Brian,
the last name.
the person, nobody knows the last name. And I'm like,
Ouch.
come on, guys. I mean, just like Brian
Ouch.
Benson saying, "My name is Mr. Brian," and there's no Benson, and then you just. So I mean, this is a rare opportunity and a very solid, person we have here leading the front with us.
Yes. And he's
Somebody
a real
who
life person.
Yeah, somebody who has been a part of the Forbes Finance Council, invited by Forbes. Um, you know, let me listen to Dr. Foma. Dr. Foma, tell me about the
Okay.
2025 annual performance summary of the EXAI bot. How does that make you feel?
Hello, good. As usual, it's such a pleasure to be part of the discussions today. In 2025, Aurum had a total of 209.13%. That is the total total profit that Aurum gave to its I use the word depositors. I don't want to use the word investors because sometimes when we use the word investors, people don't understand how Aurum works. Our money on Aurum, the AXAI bot, trades with it and gives us profits on a daily basis. So every day we do profit sharing. And at the end of the day, depending on how much you invest, you will get your profit. Your profit is big, you get more. Your profit is small, you get little. But that's how it works.
Okay,
And can you imagine that the average performance was 17.43%? Yes, Coach Nnamdi wanted to say something.
I just wanted to find out, what has the EXAI bot done in your life? Tell me
Ah,
what has Aurum done in your life?
plenty. I want to start by just saying that When I joined AURUM, I joined with fear. You see, that fear index was very high. So I put in only $200 to start with. And then as I saw, as my confidence and belief in AURUM increased, I increased my capital till it hit 1,850. Then God sent an angel to tell me to stop and start talking. Use your mouth, talk to your neighbor. And AURUM has compounded my account from that 1,750 to 17,150 2 weeks ago. In fact, 1 week ago, 1 week plus ago. The quantum leap, that's almost 100, I don't know, multiply times 10. It's almost like times 1,000, a little bit less. That's what it has done to my capital in AURUM. And let me tell you one interesting thing. So 10 days ago, I decided that I was no longer going to come because I was compounding all my profits and all my bonuses. But 2 weeks ago, I decided I was not going to compound anymore. And then I stopped compounding. And in 7 days, I made a withdrawal of $1,332. I'm raising 6 million from that my 200,000 I started with.
Wow.
I'm raising 6 million in the next 1.5 weeks. I would have completed the 6 million that I want to invest in something else. If
Wow.
I didn't put that money in AURUM, I won't have the capital. I won't even be dreaming of how to raise 6 million as we speak. So that's one huge, what they call it, quantum leap that AURUM has given me. The capacity to be able to raise money at short notices and raise good money at short notices.
Wow. So
What else has it done? It has built my confidence to a point that I am very, very comfortable talking to people about AURUM because of my experience.
and that's where I want to come in. I want to come in there. So there are two ways of making money on this platform. There's the trading, and then there's something else. And that's something else. Some people don't like doing it. What do you have to encourage people who feel that they don't want to do it? Because I know you're a technocrat. And so what can you say to such people?
Oh my God. All I can say to you is just throw away your Bruno and tell yourself you have the capacity to do it. Why am I saying so? In this world, I will keep repeating, in this world, companies that are companies, the major companies in the world, they use two methods for advertising. One method is to engage the services of an advertising agent or build a sales team. That's one method. The second method is direct sales, word of word marketing. How do you, in French they say la bouche à l'oreille, that is the mouth to the ear marketing. Just gisting with your friends, gisting with your neighbors. The time you are using to gossip, use it to tell them about what you are doing and how the thing is improving your life, and asking them, do you want to join me? So there are these two methods. The method, oh my God, this thing has gone on. Okay, so these are the two methods. Your capital, when you put your money into the business, yes, your Brian Bessie has told you, I will deliver on your capital. So there's no problem about that. But you will get, as far as I'm concerned, what you are going to, unless you put $50,000 into it, the money will come to you in trickles. However, you will earn the more or the most when you actually talk about this business and share it with your neighbor. AURUM has put aside 18.5% of his annual budget to pay us bonuses. You either are part of those who take out of that bonus, or you are part of those who say, I reject extra money in my life. And I'm not sure that if you invested your money here, the reason for investing your money here is because you reject to earn extra income. Our aim of being here is, one, to build our resources in such a way that our families can benefit from it, or two, create exponential wealth when I say exponential wealth, exceeding wealth in this business, because the network marketing industry in Nigeria, in the world today, rakes in more than $70 billion dollar turnover globally. AURUM is just one of such companies. Why would you want to be here, have an opportunity to earn passive income and reject it? I don't know if I've answered the question.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for your fine inputs there. And so on the screen here, you have some of the people who have decided to share the opportunity. For those who are watching this screen, these are 4 accounts. One account has made $2,800 from sharing the opportunity. We're not going to call their names. They just sent in their data. So these are real people. Another account has made 6,327. Another account has made 9,941. This is dollars. Over $9,000. Another account has made $3,201. So these are real people making money by simply sharing the opportunity. Saleto, you're a co-host, so I have to call on you. Tell me, how does it feel when this money is coming in? What has AURUM done in your life?
All right, thank you so much, Coach. Everyone can hear me clearly, right?
Yeah, sure.
All right. I want to appreciate you for this opportunity. You know, I'm always very excited to talk about AURUM. Unlike many people, I didn't really join AURUM with fear, because I'm a very aggressive risk taker, and that has led to so many losses in my life in several other projects. So I told myself when I heard about AURUM, I took my time to do my little study, and I made up my mind. I was like, or die and I die. I cannot die more than the one why I don't do so. So I just entered. And I didn't come in really small. I would say I don't advise people to do this, but I went as far as even taking a loan to come into AURUM. I don't advise it, but that's how crazy I can be. And when I came in, at first, I'm not really like a professional marketer, but I told Coach when I came in, I really want to learn to market, because Coach will always say, "Oh, your money in AURUM can give you money, but if you choose to work for AURUM, you'll make more money." And he has proven that. I've seen Dr. Money and every other leader, Don Chi and Queenie Buck. I could imagine how much you would make to be cashing out like that daily. It means I need to have like $1 million as a personal investment to make that in a day, or maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars. But if you don't have that much, come in and choose to work and tell people about it. AURUM is a system we should not be afraid of, because we, for the first time since 2016, when I've come online to see if I can make money, I found a system where there's so much transparency. I found a system where nobody's hiding anything from anybody. You know, like Coach will always say, you know the CEO, you know the full name. That always makes me laugh. At least I have not seen it before. We only just find one fictitious human being that was created and imposed on us, and then they say this is the CEO. But now we have someone who is tangible, someone we can see, and someone who has a track record. So I entered AURUM with that confidence, and so far, I would say I've not been disappointed. And I would like to say here, sometimes we tend to want to show people what the calculator can give you. Oh, when you enter with this amount in 6 months, even Coach has one document that tells you what you can make out. But what I found out is that you even make more than that. It's just that AURUM under-promised, so then they over-deliver. So that's really amazing, because it's an opportunity of a lifetime. And if you're here today, I would want to advise you, come in with an open mind. It's okay if you're still scared based on your past experiences, but don't keep that fear for too long. Do yourself the favor of understanding what we're doing here and run with it. I would say the future is still very bright. My marketing career in AURUM has just started. Very soon I'll be flaunting my figures like Coach and Dr. Money and the other leaders do. I can't just wait to get there, because I'll get there very soon, and I'm working really hard to get there. And I want you to know that I'm a proud member of the AURUM ecosystem, and I can shout it on the mountaintop. Thank you so much, Coach.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. So, just in advance, can you see yourself making $30,000 soon?
Oh, like in less than 4 months from today. In fact, 3 months from today, I would get there.
Awesome.
That's the
Awesome.
goal.
Awesome. So right here in front of you, you have two accounts. These are real people, right? As at March 1, they shared this. This person has made $30,000. And it's just a few months of, sharing the opportunity with people, 42 million naira local currency. And this person has made $20,000. That's 27 million in your local currency. All right. And look at this. Look at this. NK, I give the floor to you. Talk about this income here. Mind-blowing income, NK. Tell me, how does this feel?
As in, I don't even know what to say. I am still shook, not just shocked, I'm shook. I mean, this is massive, 147 million naira. That's in our own Nigerian local currency. I mean, this is massive, $107,000. That is big money. That is big. I don't even know what else to say, Coach. Please just take it away from here.
No, just I want you to feel
201
yourself.
million naira.
I
That's
want you to feel
$147,000. Just like that.
Yeah.
From March, as in from March 1st. This was somebody's earning as at March 1st, right?
Yeah, today.
As at March 1st. No comments, Coach. No comments.
So
there's money in AURUM. People should take AURUM seriously.
Just
there's money in AURUM.
Just feel the 201 million in your account.
Yes, you know that kind of thing. It is well. No comments.
So, Enke, let me ask you this question. What has AURUM done for you in your life?
AURUM has, it has changed my mindset. If there's anything rounder than 360 degrees, that is what it has done. It has made me know that, what, one of those things you believe, it's possible, but to you it's still abstract, AURUM has brought it to my hands, as in I feel it, I've experienced it, I'm living it. There are times when you don't even need to ask Bobo for money for anything. You're a value-added wife. AURUM has made me a value-added wife. Wallahi. The children need one or two. They don't even need to talk to their daddy. Their mother has it to give them, thanks to AURUM. AURUM has done a lot in my life. Wallahi, I won't lie.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. And I know as the ranks progress, there'll be deepening of your pockets. Bobo, thank you very much for allowing your lovely wife to be a part of AURUM and to be a presenter in AURUM. Thanks for telling us the pet name you call him. By the way, can you speak to this slide? Why is it that different people make different percentages in AURUM?
Okay, so AURUM, when AURUM started and still is, they are trading for the big boys, the big guns, the big institutions, trading with millions of dollars, multiple millions of dollars. However, Brown Benson saw a vision where he wants to make ordinary people taste this level of wealth and comfort, and then he made it open to everybody. So what he did was, with as little as $100, you can come into the system and start making money. However, don't expect that you're going to make, what somebody who is trading with $50,000 is making, because AURUM is not a money doubling system. It's not a money doubling scheme. No, it's not a Ponzi scheme. It's an avenue where you come in, like Dr. Ofoma said, you deposit your money and your money starts working for you. So if you deposit little money, you get little returns. If you deposit big money, you get big returns. It's as simple as that. Bigger risk taking, bigger rewards, basically. And it shouldn't stop you from starting with any amount you are comfortable with. If you are comfortable with starting with $500, please start with your $500. Earn your 11.37 monthly. These percentages are monthly earnings, not daily earnings, please. Monthly earnings. Earn your 11.37% monthly and let your money grow. If you don't want to compound, take your 11.3% and go home. But if you want to compound, you now compound and your money increases in quantity and value. And before you know it, you've seen yourself in the comfort or optimal packages where you will earn better returns. So that's basically and this is strictly for the AURUM EXAI bots. So there are other bots. There's the EXAI Pro bot, there's the Zeus, but there are different bots. But this is strictly for the AURUM EXAI bot. Thank you, Coach.
You're welcome. So the different percentages is because there's a profit sharing mechanism. Thank you very much, NK. So the higher your capital, the lesser the portion of the profit the platform takes from your, result of your trading. And so that's, if you have lower capital, then they will take, a higher percentage of the results from your trading. And so that is why, depending on the package you come in with, you have different percentages. So we really encourage you to come in as big as you can, but within your financial muscle. Don't bring your house rent here. Don't bring your children's school fees here. Just come in as big as you can within your financial muscle and then wrap it up from there. If you are so scared, then get rid of the fear and just start with $100 and start the journey to changing your life. All right, so these are just some figures showing you the results of what's possible in your life, depending on your capital that you put in. The results a $50,000 trader will be getting is different from what a $1,000 trader will be getting. So the bigger the capital, the faster the money, the more money you make. And of course, you can compound if you choose to. This is a model that some people would really love to, embrace. Put in $1,000, let it compound for 3 years, and you start making $355,000 every year, hands-free. And that's something super powerful. And here, of course, is the Zeus bot. There are so many bots. We don't want to start confusing new people with the names of the bots, but just understand that it's all about growing your capital. So one of the most powerful things about this opportunity is your connection to Visa card. And so we're going to play a couple of videos, then we'll open up the floor. I mean, if you have been impacted with AURUM, you just raise your hands and we're likely going to call on you. So I'm going to call on you, Prince Light. I'm going to call on you, Madam Dogood. I've made you co-host already, and I'm hoping you're where you can talk. The Visa card is a connection. The Fiscal Infinity card allows you to spend up to $300,000 in 1 month. So imagine Visa giving you the permission. This is not ordinary. You must be ready to be operating like a bank for you to have this connectivity, right? To be able to manufacture POS machines and have Visa card with your brand name on them. This is huge. Look at its usage in Thailand.
This is Michael. This is a beautiful lady, Nida from Marriott. Now we will see. Also, machen wir besser in Deutsch, ne? Brandneue AURUM Visa Card.
Tap one time.
Klick. Okay. Brauchst du einen Beleg? Nein. Was passiert jetzt hier? Sale, Receiving, Receipt. Wait. Super. All done.
Yeah. This one for you.
Micha, geiler Laden oder geiler Laden? Thank you, Captain Krab. This is Mike.
So when you're thinking, is AURUM real? Is AURUM legit? Understand. How many platforms have you been part of that have this Visa card? I'm not talking about a platform that created one card that they can load money, just some. This is full-blown Visa issuance. They're going to issue you Visa card as an AURUM member. Which platform have you done where thousands of people on the platform have access to Visa card? Not just a few leaders, all right? People from all over the world. And that is why Leo Shea says AURUM will give you freedom.
What's going on, Coach Namdi? How's it going? As I promised you, I wanted to show you that I do indeed have one of the ecosystem of AURUM, and that is the debit card. We're here in Dubai, as you can see behind me, Burj Khalifa. Today is December 5th, and I'm about to buy family dinner. Let's go ahead and tap right here. And if we can just show the camera to show it worked.
Show approved.
AED. Just come lower so she can see that it worked. No, the camera. Not to me. So she can see. Oh, I need to be a pin. Okay. Oh, wait.
It works.
And there we go. AURUM ecosystem, debit card, freedom. Take care, everyone. What's going on?
So I don't know if Dr. Money is where she can talk. Dr. Money, tell us this card. How powerful is it? Where does it work? Does it work in Africa? Does it work in West Africa? Where can we use this card?
Oh, good evening. Good evening, guys. Can you hear me?
Yes, absolutely. Can hear you.
Okay, thank you, Coach Nnamdi, and our other co-hosts, presenters, panel of judges, viewers at home. Don't mind me, I play too much. So, AURUM is a beautiful place to belong to. You see this card that you're seeing with our leader, Leader Lee, it is a very powerful one. Let's take our minds back to our various cards that we use, in our various banks. Let's take Nigeria as case study. You see that you have, like I have my Zenith card. The places I can use it is limited. But you see, AURUM card is the first of its kind. It is my bragging rights. A card that you feed with USDT, not fiat dollar, USDT, crypto. So it is a card that before now, for you to use your crypto, you need to convert it to your naira, your dollar, your whatever, dirham, and then you can spend. But you see, the unique thing about this AURUM card, it is a card that you can use in any country you find yourself, and you can use it to withdraw or cash out the local currency of that country. E.g., for example, you are in Nigeria with that card. You put it into your ATM or your POS, and you can use it to collect naira, your local money, and spend. That is what it does. Then you take that same card, you go to Dubai. At least we are in Dubai. You use that card to collect money, you spend it to buy anything. I'm sure you saw some videos where we were using it to do shopping in malls, buy food, drinks. So you go to, at least Lataj was in Ghana, he used it also to collect the local currency, cities of Ghana. All over the world, we have AURUM people across the globe where they use this card. So it is a one card. Oh my God, it's in fit status. One card fits all countries. So that card, you can use just this one card. You travel to US, you can use it there. You travel to Dubai, you can use it. You go to even my village, you can use it there. One card. Everywhere, just one card. That is the new name for the AURUM card. This card has a lot it can offer. And let me shock you, there is no name. When I was using it to collect money and to buy things, nothing was happening to my local bank. So imagine that our president eventually signs that as whatever into law. I can use my card to do any shopping. I can use it to collect money, and it will not reflect in my bank. I will just be enjoying my life, spending, cashing out as I go. What else more do you want to call financial freedom? This is just one aspect of the ecosystem of AURUM. AURUM is a company that you can stay and then you enjoy yourself. Before I go, because I've answered that question, so I don't want to go there, other people to speak. But before I go, I want to just say something here, please. This has nothing to do with what I was asked. I don't know if you'll be following the news. Recently, I called Nnamdi this morning. We talked about it. You can see that there is global unrest. There is rumor or threat of World War III starting off. You understand? And God forbid, such things happens. We all, when it starts from one place, before it starts spreading to different places. So we all need a kind of business that you can do that is in the air. AURUM is that business. AURUM is the kind of, because, I mean, okay, now let me say this. We also know that when these kind of things happen, different businesses will want to have issues and all that. But in the case of AURUM, that is why we always say the owner or the CEO or the person that handles a business is as important as the business itself. This world, whatever we prove it to. Because right now we have renowned people handling this, and they now already know what is going. So nothing like there's bombing, your bank is closed, your whatever is whatever. No, you have access to your account, to your wallet, where you keep generating money to spend. I'm just telling you, I'm not saying there will be war, but you see, take AURUM very, very serious, so that in case of a case city, like we say in Warri, you have a source of income that is not limited to your physical bank where you are. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, man. I'm going to come back to you and Ibok later to what AURUM has done in your life. So thank you very much for sharing that. All right. So here's another video.
All right, Coach Namdi, good afternoon to you. Remember yesterday, I promised you I was going to take the AURUM debit card. You saw me yesterday with the family. I used the card on the point of sale terminal. Today, 6th of December, we're going to take out some money with AURUM. Follow me. You have to remind me of the PIN number.
You have to move the camera a little bit for this one.
All right, let's go. Let's see this one in action. Should get some money out here. I'm probably going to take about $1,000. All right, I'm going to take $1,000. Here we go. I'm going to go with local currency. There we go. I can hear the machine. You hear it giving me that freedom. All right, what's the card? What's the card? Take it slowly. AURUM. And here's the money. Yalla. All right. There we go. So 2 days in a row, 2 separate days. 5th of December, we used it to pay for a family dinner. Clicking it on the point of sale terminal. Today, 6th of December, we used it to take out money from the ATM. This is freedom. Take care, everybody. All right.
All right. So right now, as we speak, the profits have started dropping. What is AURUM doing in your life? Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear from you. If you have a testimony to share about AURUM, just raise your hands and tell us, what has AURUM done in your life? Prince Light, are you where you can talk? Tell me how AURUM has made impact in your finances. Okay, looks like Prince Light is not where he can talk. All right, no problem. Madam Do Good, hi. Tell me how AURUM has made impact in your finances. All right, anybody who wishes to speak can just unmute themselves. All right, unmute yourselves and share what impact has AURUM had in your finances. Because this is meant to be a testimonial session. We don't want the chop and clean mouth approach. We know everybody here is making money. Every single person in AURUM is making money. So now tell us, how is your experience? Are you having trade results every day? Are there days you have not made trade results? Is money dropping every day in your back office? Have you been able to build a team? What's the impact of that in your life? Share. Otherwise, we'll call on our 2 leaders and we'll wrap up the session. Okay? So feel free to tell us, what has AURUM done in your life?
All right. Good evening. Can I speak?
Yeah,
I
sure.
don't know if you can hear me.
Go ahead.
All right. This is Jacob Bones. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Coach Namdi.
Evening, sir.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm excited about this opportunity. AURUM has done a lot of things for me. It has done a lot of things for my family, and it has done a lot of good things for the people I have introduced to the business. All right. So one of the things I'm going to talk for myself, and I'm going to talk for the experiences that some of my team members have had. So I wouldn't be selfish to talk about myself alone. I'm going to share the testimony of the reviews I have gotten from people that have been involved in this business with me. All right. So one of the things is that I've seen someone been able to set up a business from the profits that have been made from AURUM. A very good business. She has opened a shop, a fashion shop, and in Port Harcourt from the business, from the AURUM business. I personally have been able to boost different areas of my businesses. I've been able to boost, to buy property, to buy assets, to buy different things that would appreciate. So AURUM enables me to be able to diversify. AURUM has also given me the freedom, the financial freedom that I've been looking for, because personally, I think from the partner aspect of the business, I've been able to make over $40,000 in total. I know minimum, just from the partner, from being able to tell people about the business, I've been able to make maybe 50, 40 as an oracle now. I've been in Nexus. I just recently became an oracle. And also, when it comes to paying rent, it's so easy. And of course, by God's grace, we'll be able to build a house very soon. The money is flowing. Every day we get paid. I've not had a time where we have this kind of confidence in this business whereby even if the profits are delayed for any reason, they explain to us, we get paid eventually. We have been there. We've seen everything. You understand? We understand that AURUM means business. They want to scale. They want to bring in more products. So I've also had someone who was able to buy multiple lands from the business, even me, from AURUM. He was able to purchase several plots. They invested a lot of money in it. Some people do not market, which is okay for them. They are not very good in marketing. And I've seen people who marketed away from $200, $100, and I've made over $10,000, $5,000. And imagine you starting the business with just 200 and making 15 million naira from just 300,000 naira, and the business is still going like nothing has happened. So I have so many things to say about the business, because I've had several people call me to tell me, "Hi, Jack, thank you for telling me about this business." So it's an exciting one. Let me just cut it short here. I don't want to talk too much.
So congratulations on your Oracle rank. So tell me, Oracle and Vanguard Pro, which one is sweeter?
Oracle, Vanguard Pro. You won't compare the Oracle to a Vanguard. Oracle is definitely more interesting. So I'm just imagining those that have attained, the magnet, the legend, how it's going to be like. It's something that is really it's really exciting, and I'm looking forward to attaining higher ranks, because it opened up more doors to more earnings. When you know that, okay, the profit share is not going to be like this, it's going to be like this. When you know that the legacy percentage, when you bring in people, they like referral bonus, legacy percentage is going to be like this, no longer 5%, no longer 7%, now going to be like, it's an interesting, and the relationship we have built. One thing I forgot to say, it's not only about the money, it's also about the relationship we're building. I love the fact that I get to see different names. You get to, you don't see some people facially, but a name becomes a brand in the group. You know that, okay, you are seeing somebody like Lolo General. You're seeing somebody like, and then you form a relationship, hoping that maybe one day you guys are going to meet. So this relationship, this profile that we developed, that's why network marketing is one of the most interesting things anyone can do. It enables us to make more friends. Just besides AURUM, it can extend into other kind of things, into more closer relationships, and more financial freedom, more health, more better health. You can see somebody, maybe it's a doctor, medical doctor, who can offer to help you because of the relationship with Aurum. So something like that. That's it. So it goes beyond just making money. It goes into building very solid and positive relationships.
We even hope
Thank
for
you.
marriage very soon. We hope for marriage very soon, AURUM members. Thank you.
It gonna make sense. Bro. It gonna make sense.
It will make sense. So go wear Oro for sure, daddy. Oh my
Talk
goodness.
some money.
All right. So thank you very much for that testimony. That really made sense. Congratulations on the Oracle rank.
My
Oracle is a rank that changes lives. All right. So let's hear
Yes.
Mary O. Mary O, your hand is up.
Hello, good
Then we'll
evening,
go to Tom.
everyone. Good
Yeah.
evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Yes, AURUM for me, I would say it's my highlight so far in online projects. I've been in online project for over 10 years. Yes, I have been successful in most of them, but this AURUM is the highest. In fact, I can't even believe myself. Yes, I haven't hit the big ranks, but the one I have hit so far, oh my God. In fact, I went out today with my husband and went to shop. We finished shopping. I just tapped my card. Oh my God, from my crypto wallet off. I said, this is unbelievable. This is the first time I have done an online project, and confidently I go to shops and I tap my card and my crypto just goes out straight away to my fiat. And every single day I see money flowing into my back office. And another thing I'm happy about is those I've been able to encourage to come into this project AURUM. They have been compounding for the past 3 months, and I told them, turn off your buttons and enjoy and taste withdrawal from AURUM. They are all looking forward to the day they're going to cash out. So for me, I'm very happy. And any opportunity I see to talk about AURUM, you can't close my mouth. Even one of my friends told me, Mary, you have to be very careful how you put this AURUM thing, because people will do it, they will sign up because of you. But I say, you know what? Nothing in life is guaranteed. But for me and what I have seen so far in AURUM, the owner, the business models, the great and different leaders I'm working with who have ranked, and the bonuses I have also gotten from my own ranking, man, I am going all the way with AURUM. No stopping. So I'm still enjoying my profits every single day. It's still dripping in my back office. I go cash out. I don't even touch most of the time my money in my bank. I'm spending my money for my daily business from AURUM. That's awesome for me. I'm so happy, and thank you all great leaders for your mentoring, for your education, for your consistency in making us reach this far in AURUM. Thank you.
Thank you very
Madam,
much.
your voice is so beautiful. I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah, money. She's voice is so relaxed now. The money is flowing. So that's the beauty of of AURUM. You won't stress yourself. I mean, what's the argument? What's the issue? It's gonna be resolved. Life is calm. All right, Tom, your hand was up before. You want to say something, Tom? You still want to speak? All right, before Tom, Nexa, go ahead. Nexa, go ahead. All right. So somebody dropped the question. How can one start registration? Sorry, I joined late. Get back to whoever invited you to this meeting. Get back to the person. Get a link. Sign up. All right. Sign up. Deposit and start trading. It's actually very easy. Next, go ahead. Okay, so I think Nexa has some network problem.
All right. Good evening, everyone.
Okay.
So, I joined AURUM, but
okay, Nexa, your network is yeah, just kind of get yourself to a better place, and we'd like to hear a testimony. All right, don't cheat. They don't cheat. They don't cheat. The value added. Why? They don't cheat. The magnet. Don't cheat. Tell us, what has AURUM done in your life?
Hello, everyone. Good evening. It's such a pleasure being on this call. Thank you, Coach Namdi. You don't understand the value that you give us, and you keep showing up twice a week consistently. And now with your co-host NK, thank you guys. You guys make this thing easy. So thank you. I want to publicly appreciate the both of you. Coach Namdi, thank you. AURUM. What has AURUM done for me? So this is my 6 months in AURUM, like full 6 months in AURUM, and I can say that AURUM has given me freedom. I started as a forex trader. Apologies, I stammer a bit. I started as a forex person about 10 to 12 years ago. So I trade forex, and I got into the crypto space like 5-6 years ago, and through one of my friends, Alex, and then I got to know Ebook, Dr. Money, and I can say that my life has changed positively. Now, AURUM came into our lives 6 months ago, and this has me peace. Many people say what AURUM has done for them. For me, it is peace and freedom. Now, peace in the sense that I no longer have to break my head to look at my MT4 charts, trade, put my stop loss. It has been an amazing experience, allowing the bot trade for me. This is a smarter way to make an income every single day. Every single day. And the joy it gives me to watch my friends, to watch, those people I have introduced to this business also making money with this opportunity. It gives a different kind of feeling. So yes, AURUM has given me peace. And just like Mr. Jack said, those relationships that you have built from this business are priceless. I cannot do without my friends, Ebook, my sisters, Dr. Money. These are people who have, come a long way with me, and we've all grown and matured in this business. And I can boldly say also that we have also made a lot of money with this business. Apologies for my stammering. It just gets a lot when I'm excited. So thank you, Coach. AURUM is an amazing opportunity. If you're here and you are yet to get started, please don't let the 3rd month of this year pass you by. Get started. It works. Thank you, everyone.
All right. So tell me, don't you, what's the life of a magnate like? What's the life of a magnate?
Coach, I not lie you. It's sweet. Oh.
All right. Thank you very much. I know. Some people want to stop in the middle. You don't stop in the middle. You don't stop in the middle. You stop at the end. So you can't get to Nexus and say you want to stop. Come on. You can't get to Oracle and say you want to stop. Come on. You can't get to Prime and say you want to stop. Come on. You've not tested Elite. You've not tested Mitos. You've not tested Legend. You've not tasted Dominion. Oh, you've not tasted Alpha. You don't stop in the middle, and that's the problem. If you're watching the game, when champions are playing the football game, look at Manchester City versus Leeds. Man City, you see, when people stop at the 60th minute, people are giving up. Champions, that's when their brain wakes up. So you can't be there at the 60th minute and say you want to take a rest. No, you're going to be defeated. You need to step up your game and push beyond all boundaries. All right. Thank you very much, Don Chi, for those words. We have a testimony from Baba GQ. Baba GQ hit the rank of Vanguard today, and his beautiful wife hit the rank of Voyager. Today, we celebrated 2 rank achievements in my team. I would have shared more, but unfortunately, my network is back. Okay. Aurum is the best. Thank you, Coach Nabi. Yes, God bless Brian Benson, and God bless everybody. All right. Like the village people disturb your network today. All right. So thank you very much, everybody who has been part of this. So let's come to Dr. Money. Dr. Money, the floor is yours. Tell us what has Aurum done in your life. And after that, Kunibok, tell us what has Aurum done in your life. The floor is yours.
Okay. Question you said something about just about some people thinking of giving up, and I said that is village people bringing that up. So maybe they don't know what is ahead. So instead of me to say what Aurum has done for me, I just want to use 3 minutes to explain what is ahead, the possibilities. So because people don't mind me, I love this my worry well. Next time I'll come, I'll see you, woman. You see, wait till you know senior you. Wait till you not know a big pass you senior you. Coach Namdi will always say something that when you are in elite, you make between 30 to 40 million a month. And when he says that, people will think that this might to the hype, they exaggerate. See whining. Guys, I was telling Don Chi this evening we were talking, and I told her, I said, okay, I wanted to test run this. He says it for all rank, even prime. I think prime, he says 20 million, right? 20 to 30 million, Koshanamdi. And I tested that it was true also. At least as a prime that month, I made up to 30 million in 1 month. So I'm telling you that I'm just telling you. So when you want to say what it has done for me, you can imagine what this money has done. So, but I'm just telling you that in case you want to stop, then I will go a little bit and tell you what will not happen again in the next 3 months of your life if you don't stop. Hold on. Now, you see, my upline, she just said something just now, 6 months. Tomorrow will be 7th month that we both signed up. Yeah, 7th month, tomorrow, August 2nd. Tomorrow will be 7, yeah. And I have made over $100,000. That's so that I'm just saying it casually. God punish poverty. I've made over $100,000. Just sweet for my mouth. You see, now as elite, the first week I shared my screenshot with Coach Namdi. And Coach Namdi is my strongest, my biggest leg. Without Coach Namdi, I mean nobody. Coach Namdi, Jekumbos, Dami Wales, you guys know yourself, everybody. But not too much. Without him, I've been nothing. So I shared my screenshot with him the second week. Second week, I made 20 million. So I didn't share 3rd week, but I calculated it myself. And the month ended today. And I was telling my friend, Don Chi, this evening, I said, "Now true that he will not do the talk. I really make the 40 million. Don't worry, not in my account. It did my children. It doesn't pay school fees for September. Don't worry yourself." So, like you were asking what it does for me. Before now, I will owe. But now I'm not owing. As I speak with you, I don't they pay till they go graduate. September one has been paid. I want to pay January next year. Do you understand? So I don't want to hear story. Now let me come back to what I was saying so that you will know. Okay, now you see this for 7 months, yeah, let's say I made about $100,000+. And in the next 7 days maximum, by the grace of God, I will be magnet. I'll get my $50,000, right? And so going with that estimate of what this business has been doing, meaning that in the next 1 month, I can't be making 40 million if I made 40 million in elite now. So please don't call that big money you're calling 80 million, but just leave it for 50 million for magnets. Just leave it like this. That's minus the bonus. No, let's not give it attention. That's minus the bonus. So I'm not adding the bonus that comes with the rank. So let's, Coach Namdi will tell you as magnet you make between 60 and it is true, but let's not just hype it. Let's just leave it for like 50 million. And normally all my ranks, I use between 4 to 6 weeks, and God will help me maintain it because I became elite 1st of February now, and in the next 7 days, so this is 5 weeks. The other one was also 5 weeks. So that's just the way, by the grace of God, the momentum that God has been giving. So let's even assume that my toss, the next one will be 2 months, 8 weeks, like end of April. That is $100,000. You want to know what that means in Naira, right? You know, that's nothing about 140, depends on the rate anyway. And then you now add what will come in the month. By my tools, we're not talking about 80 million. So, meaning that all what I have made, I'm just letting you know, if you are the kind of person that you can just persevere and wait, what I have made from the first day of the business to the tomorrow's second will be 7 months. Now, what I will make between second and April ending, I would have made April ending to even faster by maybe second week of April or so. Or what I made in these 7 months, I will make it. Look at it now, 50 plus what is coming every day. So that is meaning that in the next 6 weeks or 8 weeks, what I made in 7 months, you can be getting it every 2 months. Let's just put some space. Every 2 months, you'll be getting it. So you can imagine that I hit my toss in the next 2 months, and you put another 2 months again to hit legend. That's 150. So calculate it. See, if you remain poor, then something is wrong. I just calculated in between now and the next 4 months for you of my life, because nothing will, as long as I'm alive, nothing will make me leave Aurum. So that's the kind of money that can come. And then so you now have this kind of thing that can change your story, change your generation, change your all what you have been pursuing. Do you know the kind of money we have lost in business? I am a bloody mad. Me and this my e-book don't she? The kind of risk I was telling Doshi today, this evening. I said, you are they take risks, but the kind of risk where you take, you be odogu for risk. Not be by say that money they make noise. So the kind of money we have lost. See, if you are doing business, you are putting 1,000, we don't put 10,000, 15. So all the money you have lost, yes, it's part of the game. When you lose, another whole person, you clean your body, you move on, because you don't even know the one that will make the money. You cannot stop trying. So now all the money you have lost since you've been doing online for the past 10 years. Do you know with this business in 6 months, in 8 months, in 10 months, you can get everything back times 10? Hello, have I lost $1 million in business? No. Have I lost even 300 million? No. But between now and the next 4 months, I would have gotten that. So what is keeping you? You're thinking about the past. You're thinking about loss. You will just remain stagnant. You will start to sort like the wife of Lot that kept looking back. You just have to sort and stay in one place. So with Aurum, the possibility is endless. The possibility is endless. This morning, I was talking with Koshinari. I told her, I said, see, we'll get to this level. That's where I am when we are like a team. I plan even beyond. I will not be planning. You think I'm the owner of your life. I told him he's here. He's a man. I said, come, we need to get to this level. In the next 2 months, we have to be planning businesses, offline, investment. That was laughing. Now they score. So you can use Aurum to pivot your life to the next level. See, that billionaire that you have been hoping to get, that you think is impossible, it is because we have not seen the right business. Now we have everything for us. We don't need to stress. See, they call me trading view. I'm good with the trading view, but I don't need to look at it. Now I only look at it because, it's an habit. I just want to check the direction of the market, know what to do and all that. If not, I don't have to. I have time for my life. I have time to do whatever I want to do right now. Aurum will make you become that CEO, not be CEO for mouth when they talk, CEO for back account when he load. So take this serious. If there is anything that you're seeing, any challenge, put it behind you. It is your village that has turned to that problem, trying to discourage you. Anything that will make you not to play with this business. Now we'll be looking for business that is viable, that will not scam. You have seen the business, it's you that want to not scam yourself. You need prayer now. So please, Aurum is ready for us. The question is, are you ready for yourself? Take Aurum serious. With these few points of mine, I hope I'll be able to convince you and not confuse you that Aurum is the financial tool to your financial problem, financial freedom. Thank you. You are
Bye-bye.
not your dad.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dr. Money. That was a powerful expose on what Aurum has done. And really, we can't stop in the middle. We can't stop in the middle. We will stop only at the end. Listen to Dr. Money. If you are in Aurum and you are broke, please, let's mute ourselves. If you are in Aurum and you are broke, something is wrong somewhere. You want to become like the wife of Lot who turned to a bag of salt? What's up, Otokwano? I just want to add to the rhyme. All right. You can't be like the wife of Lot that turned to a bag of salt. Hot. All right. Putting up, the floor is yours now. Tell us what has Aurum done.
Good evening, everyone.
Evening,
I'm sorry,
Magnet!
what Dr. Wanda?
Magnet.
Offline! Offline with the sauce!
My door.
Yes. The truth about Aurum is that Aurum has done so much for us. But for me, the first thing that Aurum has done is actually showing me that it's possible for ordinary people, to be able to achieve extraordinary financial results. I say that with all confidence because, everyone that knows, how I started this business, I started with only $120. Dr. Money's talking about making over $100,000. I can't call my figure, but just imagine, starting a business 7 months ago with only $120 and being able to make over $100,000. That's insane. That's what Aurum has actually shown me is possible. So when people ask me, do I need to put in so much money to make so much money? I'm like, no. I heard when Coach Namdi asked, I'm trying to remember who, and they were talking about the two ways of us making money from Aurum. Yeah, you can just put in your capital into trade and you make so much money, depending on your trading capital, or you can tell your friends about the business. My friends and I, when we hear about something, we don't keep quiet, so we talk. We share with every single person that we know. All my family members are in this business. In fact, even my enemies. My enemies are also in this business. I'm not kidding. So we talk, we tell people about the business, because when your enemy is making money, they're at peace with you finally. Do you understand? They don't, they're not looking for any other thing. Do you understand? They're at peace with themselves. So we tell everybody about the business. And then the other thing that Aurum did for me was it actually restored my belief in businesses, because we've done businesses in the past and like you've heard, a lot of us have lost so much money, some more than others. I don't take the $1,000, $500, losses. I don't take them casually. I don't see them casually, but I mean, there are the others that have lost in millions. When we call our figures, how much we've lost, some don't believe it. But, Aurum has made me believe that, yes, there are businesses that you can actually do and make money and recover the losses, And the other thing Aurum has done for me is also expand my network. I've met friends, families, business partners in this business as well. I've met people like Jacob Bones, Mommy T. These are people I've met in the last few months, and then also strengthen my business relationship with the others that I came with into Aurum. So for me, these are the things that Aurum has done, apart from the money. Yes, the money we've made from Aurum, we've been able to use it to do different things for ourselves, our loved ones, our families, pay school fees. For those that are able to buy property, we bought properties. Those that, have been able to invest in other offline businesses, we're doing that. We're talking about investing in shares and stocks as well, with my friends. And this is the thing that Aurum has done for us, diversification. We're able to diversify our portfolios, not just on trading on cryptocurrency. Some of us are trading on gold as well, and other commodities. So for me, this is the freedom Aurum has really given us. Let's not talk too much and take too much time. It's already past 8 o'clock. Yeah, so Coach Namdi, thank you so much for the opportunity. And I just want to say thank you for consistently doing this for the team, and it's not like this is your full-time business. You being able to do this, even with your job, thank you so much. We don't take it for granted. Thank you, my leaders.
Yeah,
Good evening.
thank you very much, Queenie Buck. Thank you very much, and I wish you success as you go higher and higher. Now, the point is, we can't stop in the middle. I don't stop in the middle. I keep going. See, you have to be willing to work long and hard. That's all it takes. You have to be willing to work long and hard, and there is no easy way. Poverty is not easy. The path to wealth too is not easy. You have to choose what you want to do. Instead of worrying yourself, instead of being depressed, start making the phone calls. Tell people about Aurum. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're here and you're not part of Aurum, you need to go take action fast. Ask whoever invited you to this meeting. Get a link from them, sign up, stop thinking, stop analyzing. Just come in within your financial muscle. Ask yourself this question. What is the greatest amount of money you spent hosting friends or throwing a party? Divide that by half and put part of it in AURUM. That's it. Stop overthinking things. Just get started. You don't want to be like the wife of Lot that turns to the bag of salt. When you have AURUM, you're looking back. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. You can't have a system without glitches. Glitches are part of a growing system. All right? It's like saying you want a footballer who won't have pains. Come on, you're going to have pains. You're going to allow your muscles to grow. You want to be a bodybuilder and you don't want pains? Come on. This is AURUM Foundation. The CEO is a person of pedigree. People are putting in big money here. We want you to be a testimony, not just the leaders. Anybody can do this. Keep coming to the meetings. Every Tuesday, every Sunday, we have our prospects meeting here. We also have Taj, who has his own prospects meeting on Saturday by 7 p.m. and I think on Wednesday or so. All right. Now, remember this. We also have Zone 1 calls for members where we train you on how to build a business if you want to. And that happens every Wednesday, all right, by 7 p.m. Then we have the Zone 1 call by Shay Morand, so 5 p.m. every Monday. You have full support. What's stopping you? You can change your story. Just dedicate time. We never start this AURUM. We have not started. We're less than 70,000, less than 100,000 in this opportunity. There are so many people you know that are not in AURUM. Just share the word and stay excited about AURUM. I'm super passionate about your success. I want you to succeed. I actually want you to succeed. But you have to want success more than I want it for you. Thank you very much for finding time to be part of this session. God bless you. At this time, I want to thank NK, who co-hosted with me. Great presenter. I also want to thank the Tufoma, who spent time to unmute and share her testimony. I want to thank everybody, Donchi, Datumani, Kuniba, everybody here who has shared a testimony. Jacob Bombs, thank you very much for being passionate about AURUM. We have to grow. We have to 10x our results. We can't rest in the middle. We rest only at the end. Thank you very much and good night, everyone.